Hello my friends, it's been a while. I just want to say thank you for being here, watching my video. Today I'm going to review my product Empties. Let's begin, shall we? Okay, so let me start with a Sturm Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is empty, completely empty. I've already used 3 of them, and I could say that I see why it's so expensive and why it is, I think, the #1 selling serum for Sturm. It's not heavy. It leaves your skin glowing without added oils. Very hydrated, supple, moisturized, and glorious. You can use it day and night underneath any skincare that you use. And another serum that I love from Sturm is the niacinamide. I think it's called the Better Be. It is phenomenal as well. This just does something. It minimizes the appearance of lines and wrinkles, and it also minimizes the appearance of large pores and gives you a glowy, hydrated finish, but also at the same time it balances your oils. And it is one of the top selling, it's one of the newer ones, one of the top selling serums that they have. And I can tell you that you can't go wrong. And what's good about Sturm is that you can mix them together, form a cocktail, or you can layer them and use one first and then the other. I prefer using the hydrating serum, the hyaluronic first, and then using the niacinamide. Or you can use one in the morning and one at night. Both of these are glorious and leave your skin feeling spectacular. These are great. I highly recommend the hyaluronic serum and the Better Be niacinamide from Sturm. Wonderful, wonderful products. Which brings me to the next product. The Sturm face cream. My skin looked glorious. This is a hydrating cream, but it has some anti-aging aspects to it. What they put in it, how they do it, I don't know, but I looked wonderful. My skin looked supple, hydrated. The lines and wrinkles were less noticeable. My makeup wore beautifully on top of it. I was using it day and night. It's not too heavy. It gives you the right amount of moisture without feeling heavy. But if your skin is really dry and dehydrated, it really benefits from this product. One thing that I haven't mentioned about Sturm is that their products are very clean. It is actually one is pregnant and breastfeeding. It is perfectly safe to use these products because they don't have parabens, sulfates, phthalates, etc., all those nasty ingredients that are toxic. So this is a non-toxic skincare line. It's vegan, cruelty-free, which you know I'm all about. So AAA plus A, I mean, the highest rating on my part. Really highly recommend. Sure. Now the boosters are kind of a serum situation. This is a peptide booster. Let me put my glasses on so that I can read a little bit better and tell you exactly what it is. So it's a peptide booster with an amino acid complex. This peptides, as you know, help you increase the production of collagen and very highly anti-aging, and gives you a really nice glow. What's nice is that the boosters with the Paula's Choice, you can mix into the creams, or you can use them as a serum and just layer the products. You can layer the serums as well, the boosters, or you can put them in the cream. And what I choose to do is a traditional way of using it as a serum, placing this on my face first and then proceeding with the cream. So this is the Ceramide Enriched Firming Moisturizer with retinol and vitamin C. So it's got ceramides, vitamin C, and retinol, and I can tell you that this leaves my skin beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am treating this as if it were a normal retinol in terms of application, but it is really, really good. I noticed that I get a lot of compliments on my skin when I use this. I usually wait like a day or two to get the feedback because the following day my skin may be a little bit dry, which is why I'm using it only, not dry, but flaky, which is why I'm using it 1 day a week until my skin gets acclimated to the retinol. I was using a retinol product before, but I discontinued using it because my skin was just looking very thin, and I just need to slowly build up to it, and I it just was too much for me. So I like this better actually right now, better than using the prescription. I honestly do. Choice, which is this product, vitamin C. And it's actually a cream. They suggest to use these two products at nighttime, by the way. I use this at nighttime, and I was using this during the daytime. Every day I was using this, and I ran out. This product is phenomenal. Now it's called GS Super Boost Moisturizer. It's also, well, not also, it is a vitamin C mainly, but it's got hexapeptide 5. So it's for all skin types. It is incredibly moisturizing without being greasy. It gives you a beautiful luminosity to your skin. I noticed that I have a little bit of spots. I don't know how, because I use sunscreen religiously. It must be hormonal, but I noticed that they kind of disappeared with this product. It may be a combination of the retinol and the C, but beautiful, beautiful product. Even though it's recommended for PM, I was using it during the daytime. It is wonderful, wonderful, and it's got the hexapeptides, which makes it anti-aging and vitamin C, the perfect combination. Other than the fact that it also moisturizes really well. Before I proceed, this is actually from Ernst Laszlo. It is the Filatil Night Cream, Crème de Nuit. I use it during the daytime. I'm guilty of not following instructions, but I love it, love it, love it. My skin looked divine. Not greasy. Again, lines and wrinkles were softened. My skin looked supple. My makeup laid beautifully on top of it. It's interesting how you change with age, because when I was younger, I didn't want to use anything heavy on my skin, but I don't make those oils anymore naturally, so I want to get more moisture out of my creams day or night. So this is not heavy at all. It's one of their top selling creams, and I really love it, and it's for a reason. Your skin will look great with it. In terms of ingredients, I have to look it up, but it works really well. Trust me on that. The Ultra Soothing Cream from Augustinus Bader. Especially if using retinols, this is a really good cream. Actually, all of the Augustinus Bader products are really, really phenomenal. This product has, all of their products, by the way, have, it is called the TFC8 technology, which they say it's like a little train going to every single cell of your skin, dropping off the passengers, and the passengers are all these good for you ingredients that are highly anti-aging, and give you a glow that's not oily. After 28 days of using it, your skin will be noticeably different. They recommend to take a picture before using the products, 14 days afterwards, and by the 28th day. I noticed that it's true. You don't see a difference with this within a week, but you will see a dramatic difference after 28 days, and everyone will notice it. People will be complimenting your skin, guaranteed. Very moisturizing without being heavy or oily. Very soothing to the skin. If your skin is actually flaring up with rosacea, I mean, it worked on a client of mine actually. He came in with, his skin was like red like a tomato, and he was looking for something. He tried this on, and within minutes, and I'm not kidding, within minutes, the redness was gone. He bought it, needless to say. He bought it right away, along with other products, and the people that we're with were so impressed that they ended up buying the products as well. So highly recommend. I also enjoy very much the cream. The top is missing. I'm done with it. I'm doing this video before I toss these out. Here's the top. The cream I really enjoy, and when I was done with the Ultra Soothing Cream, I used up the cream. Same technology, again, all of their products, all of the Augustinus Bader products have that technology. TFC8. TFC8. So that's what it has, the TFC8, which is the delivery system of all the ingredients that create this anti-aging and notice the dramatic effect on your skin. By the way, Augustinus Bader is a scientist from Germany, and he came out with this line because it wasn't actually a line available to the masses. It wasn't commercially available in retail stores. It was actually created for patients suffering from or trying to heal from trauma to their skin, scarring, or severe scarring from burns and accidents and whatnot. And it was so highly effective that it was recommended to him to create a line of products that were available to the masses, because if it was that good for patients with trauma to their skin, imagine how it would work for people that don't have those extensive traumas to their skin. It really helps with minimizing the appearance of scarring, which I have some acne scars on my chin, and it softened them out. So I really recommend it. Another one that was given to me is the light cream from Augustinus Butter. This actually works well for me in the summertime under makeup to prevent the makeup from getting too sweaty or oily from the sunlight and the sun. Not the sunlight, the heat and the humidity that we have here in Florida. But on a regular basis, this is not something I would use, the light cream, because it does mattify your skin, and I prefer to have a little bit of dewiness to my skin, a little bit of moisture. But if you have very oily skin and are acne prone, I recommend this. Again, it has the same TFC8 factors, so they are anti-aging. Even the light cream, which mattifies oily skin, is also anti-aging. Highly recommend. Currently, I'm using the Rich Cream, which I still have a lot of it. That's why I'm not reviewing it as my product Empties, but I think that's my favorite. We'll review it later on when I'm done with it. Another product that was given to me, which is interesting, and when I was using it, I wasn't using retinoid, is the Revive Moisturizing Renewal Cream. This is a night retexturizing cream. So if you have texture on your skin, if you want the softening of lines and wrinkles, this is really good. I wouldn't recommend to use retinol if you use this. In fact, Dr. Brown, the creator of Revive, recommends for these creams to be used without using retinol. He doesn't believe in retinol. He thinks it's too harsh. He thinks that you should renew the skin with something with alpha hydroxy and all the hydroxy acids and a lot of moisture, and doing it in a more gentle fashion. But this gives you a solid glow to your skin, and it renews your skin. It gets rid of all the dead cells, dead layers of cells that are sitting on top of your skin, which you know that once we hit 20, that process of cell renewal starts to slow down. So this kicks it in the butt, makes your cells turn over quicker. As a result of getting rid of those dead top layers of your skin, and the intense moisture and anti-aging properties of the skin care line, you see results very quickly, very, very quickly. So I highly recommend, especially if you don't have sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, I'm not so sure that the renewal line that they have is best for you, but they do have other products as well. I think I'm done with the skincare, so let's proceed to primer. This primer, I think I've mentioned it before, and I'm just about hitting bottom. The Tarte, the Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. I use it when I go to special events, occasions, a big meeting at my job, whenever I want to look my best, honestly. This will make any foundation sit on your skin beautifully. It makes your skin look like porcelain, as if it has no pores, as if it has no lines and no wrinkles, as if it's a soft porcelain. It's not greasy, it's not drying, it balances your skin. So if you have combination skin, it'll kind of moisturize where it needs moisture and mattify where it needs mattification. It perfects your makeup. It makes your makeup sit on beautifully and last longer. I can't say enough good things about this. If you've never used this primer, get it. Now, there are people that don't like primers. I can tell you that it makes a big difference. I've used primers, I've used several. This is the best one in my mind for my age. It's like, think about it when you paint your home. If you apply the paint directly on the wall, it's going to have nicks and cracks that are not going to be filled in. However, if you prime the wall and then paint, it's going to look nicer and smoother, and the paint's going to sit better and last longer. Same concept with a primer for your skin before applying your makeup. So Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas is the best primer that I have ever used, and I will continue to use this until something better comes out, which nothing has in my mind. Some try to compete, but this is the best. So moving on to foundations. This one from Huda Beauty, Fall Filter Luminous Matte Foundation in Peaches and Cream. This is their newer version that has no scent. The original fragrance, the original foundation that they had a lot of fragrance. It was heavily scented, and everyone loved the way it looked, but there were a lot of complaints about the heavy fragrance. I've never smelled the fragrance because they discontinued that. They replaced it with this one. I can tell you that this is lovely, especially in the summertime. I enjoy this in the summertime because it does control the oils. It does sit on your skin kind of matte, but it's not a flat finish. Now, is it perfecting? It's not too perfecting, but it doesn't emphasize anything or make it worse either. So if you start out priming your skin with a Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas primer and apply any foundation, all the foundations are going to look spectacular. But this, I've used it with and without the primers, and it is a lovely foundation. I really enjoy it, and the Peaches and Cream looks great on me, so highly recommend, especially for the days when the weather is really humid. It makes your skin look flawless, and it stays put all day. Another foundation that I really enjoy, and I think it's one of my top favorites, is this one from Urban Decay, the Hydromaniac. It's got a long name. Stay Naked Hydromaniac Foundation Hydrator. The Glow Hydrator, the Tinted Glow Hydrator. This is phenomenal. It gives you a luminosity without oils. It gives you, now it's loaded with skincare. It makes your skin look glowy and dewy and fresh and alive, radiant, healthy, and it gives a really nice coverage actually for being kind of like a tinted moisturizer. That's what it's classified as. It gives a beautiful finish, and I think it's one of the most beautiful foundations I've ever tried, along with being one of the least expensive. So your skin looks really beautiful with this. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. It works all year long. I mean, even the summertime, if you want to preserve a glowy look, like you have a little bit of hydration due to humidity, but it's not really the humidity, it's this. Don't get scared by that, by the way. It actually looks glowy, but it doesn't melt on your skin. It doesn't fade away. It stays put, and it's a glow from within kind of look without the oils. So it stays on, it lasts. The sun or the humidity is not going to make it go away. So if you prefer a glowy look as opposed to a matte look, or if you like to vary like me, sometimes I want more of a this is matte but not flat. But this is glowy and supple. So I like to change my looks around depending on my mood. Another one, which I think is, you know, for the daytime, out of the three, this is my favorite. And this is a classic, maybe a cult classic at this point, from It Cosmetics, the CC Cream. And this is the Illuminating His CC Cream. It's got the SPF 50 and it's loaded with skincare. Makes your skin look beautiful. I always get compliments when I wear this foundation. It's illuminating, but again, it's not greasy. It just gives you a very healthy glow. Really gives you a really decent coverage. It's not too full, but you can layer the coverage. And it's got the SPF 50. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I mean, you need to protect your skin during the daytime. So it'll do both. It does two things at once. It protects your skin from the sun, and it also makes your skin look glorious. And you can use it day and evening. It has no flashback. At least that's been my experience. Now powders, loose powders that I hit pan on. The Easy Bake Huda Beauty baking powder, banana bread. It's not baking. not baking. It's a setting powder, but it is beautiful. This is banana bread, the shea banana bread, and I love it. Ran out of it, couldn't wait to get another one. I was using the banana bread all year long. Now I'm using the cupcake. It's a little bit of a soft pink, which I like in the wintertime. But this makes me look more, it's not really dark. I mean, both shades were good, but I just felt like switching. I know that they had one pink one, cherry something, that was very popular. Looked for it and I couldn't find it. Okay, the other one that I really love that is a cult classic as well is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this is Translucent Honey. Loved it. And you know, during the summertime, it doesn't make you look dark, but it emphasizes that golden glow. And the honey is a perfect color for me during the summertime. Beautiful, beautiful. Cult classic for a reason. Airbrushes your skin completely. The same with the Huda Beauty, totally airbrushing. If I had to pick between these two, I think maybe the Huda Beauty has a finer texture. It's a little bit more airbrushing, but this is just, it's right up there. Both of them are on the same level. Another one that I really love that I hit pan on is the Urban Decay All Nighter Loose Powder. Very finely milled, not even something that you could see on your face. If you don't want your face to look like you have powder, this is a really good one, especially during the summer where you don't want to be cakey with the heat and you want to wear something that's lightweight, but you want to wear something that really prolongs your makeup. The All Nighter Loose Setting Powder is really, really good. It does both things. Doesn't look heavy or cakey. It sets your makeup beautifully. It looks like you're not wearing powder, but it sets your makeup all night long. So it's one of my top ones if I'm going somewhere if I'm going to be busy, in and out, running errands, and it's hot, it's humid. Really good. Pressed powder that I've just about hit pan on. Oh my lord, it crumbled all over my desk and my outfit. It's done. It's gone. I need a new one. But I'm actually using a different one that I'll talk about when I'm hitting pen on that one. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. And this is the number 2. Done. Totally hit pan. Oh my lord. Done, done, done. Beautiful. Airbrushes. And you know what's interesting? If you use a tinted moisturizer and you use this on top, it's not going to give you coverage like a powder foundation, but it will airbrush your skin and you will look phenomenal with it. This powder I use only when I go somewhere because it gives you a refined texture. That's my cat, by the way. It's not a baby. Sounds like a baby, but a cat. I think he's... Are you hungry, baby? You know? I'll be right back, guys. Okay, my friends, moving on. Sorry about that. A little bit of interference, but my pets are spoiled babies. And I do love spoiling them. And I haven't done this YouTube for quite a while, and apparently they're not used to mommy disappearing into the other room for several hours. So bear with me, I'm almost done. Gotta get back to the kids. They require TLC, just like babies do. Anyway, so the next product that I'm, just about out of is the KVD Contour One. I don't recall what it's called. The color is Fair Cool. Now, the words are very blurry, but it's the only one that they have. It comes like this. It's fine. I find that when you apply it, it almost disappears into nothing. So you kind of have to apply it and let it dry a little bit and then blend it. It's a little bit see-through. I think I would like something with a little bit more more color, more opaque. It also is smelling kind of bad, and I still have maybe like 2 weeks worth of applications left, but it smells like it's going bad. So I'm done. It's a product empty. It's nice, but I think I'm going to look into the Mario Contour Stick because I hear great things about that. Although I have to be honest with you, on a day-to-day basis, I'm not going to apply this and then powder, and I always end up doing both because I don't feel this is enough, and I need I need something more, more opaque and more settles into my skin more matte. And I think I prefer contour, a powder contour and a powder bronzer, as well as powder blushes. Let's be real. I think that it's a nice idea if you have very, very, very dry skin and you don't live in Florida. If you live in dry weather, maybe the cream products work well. But I find it a waste of time and a waste of money to have to wear the cream and the powder. It's either one or the other, and if I have to choose, it's the powder. So that's my thoughts on this. I'll let you know, maybe if I try the Mario contour stick, maybe I'll change my mind. Now, concealers. There's one that I raved about, and it's the Pat McGrath concealer. It is really nice. It's very, very moisturizing and line smoothing. I'm not sure if it goes a little bad, but I find that I liked it better at the beginning. Now that I'm done, I have like maybe, there's still a little bit left. It's nice. To be honest with you, I prefer my Tarte Shape Tape. I've been wearing this. I think I'm done. Yeah, there's nothing left in here. I really do like the Tarte Shape Tape. I see what all the fuss is about. This is the extra creamy one. It's a little bit more moisturizing, very long lasting, and I like the color, the shade better. For some reason this Pat McGrath, I'm not sure if it's a shade, but it turns a little grayish on me. The same with another one that I'm done with, and it's the Anastasia of Beverly Hills concealer. It's nice, the consistency is nice. All of these have nice consistencies. I don't like the fact that the color turns a little grayish. I prefer something more beige. I don't like that gray undertone on my skin for foundations or concealers or powders or anything. I don't like it. I need something with a little bit of a warm tone or a peachy tone. So there we go. That's the concealer situation. Oh, bronzing powders. Ilia, my favorite. My favorite out of all the bronzers that I've tried so far. It's a beautiful matte, but it's kind of velvety, and it just looks like a natural tint. It doesn't even look like you're wearing powder. And the color here is called Novelty. It's the Nightlife bronzing powder, and the color is in Novelty. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I will get another one. The other one is the Buxom bronzing powder, and this is the backyard bronze. What a name. Cute, nice, soft, silky, and also looks natural. And this is a little cooler tone than the Ilia, so you can use this easily as a contouring powder. Very nice. I love it. The other things that I'm out of is the ABH brow pencil, and this is the slim one, the brow wiz, and soft brown. These are two that I'm out of now. I'm trying the fatter pencil, and that's what I'm using now. As far as eyebrow, tinted brow gel. This is the Legendary Brows by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm done. It's very nice. Very little brush that gets into every single little hair. The other thing is, I wish this came with more product. The first time that I bought it, I thought that it was a return because there was hardly any product coming out. I changed it in the same deal with this one. So I would like more product to come out. So I'm not sure about this. I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't repurchase it. I like the brow brush because it gets into every brow, but I don't like the fact that there's not enough product here. I have that situation with a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products. They're nice. I haven't used everything, but what I have used of, I find that it doesn't bring enough product. The same with a beautiful powder. It's beautiful, but I don't use it every day because it's gone in 2 weeks. The same with the brow pencil, the Brow Cheat. I don't have it with me. I used it, and 2 weeks. If you use it every day, in 2 weeks you have to buy a new one. And I'm like, give me a break. Give me a break. No, no, Charlotte. You got to do better than that. Okay, the ABH mascara, very nice. It gives you a lot of volume. It does make them a little clumpy though, if you like that clumpy look. It's nice. Will I repurchase? No, and the reason is because it's hard to take off. If I have a mascara that's hard to take off, I'm not interested. I like those mascaras that stay on, but I don't like mascaras that are a nightmare to take off because my eyelashes come off, and I don't like that. The other one is a Rare Beauty mascara, beautiful, one of my top mascaras ever. Makes them curly and it builds volume and it makes them long. It does everything. It's a beautiful mascara. It's a little bit not as easy to take off, but it's not hard to take off like the ABH. And the It Cosmetics Superhero, I don't know it. I mean, I do know it. I've used it. I don't have it. That's what I meant to say. I don't have it. And the reason why is because it's a nightmare to take off. And the other one, this I think out of the three, this is my favorite. Lights, Camera, Lashes from Tarte Cosmetics. This mascara builds body, gives length, gives separation of the eyelashes, lasts, does not smudge, and it's easy to take off. And I swear this has some kind of lash conditioning serum, because when I use the Tarte mascaras, my eyelashes seem to get more abundant over time. So, and that's about it, my friends. I really am glad that I finally came back. And I haven't been doing YouTube because I'm working full-time. I've been working full-time. I have a full-time job, and I have a full-time job with my pets, and it's not easy making the time for this, but I have to, and I will be more consistent, and I'll try to make at least one video a week. If I can do more, I will, but let me commit to one. And I'm so happy to be back. And I wish you all many blessings for you, your loved ones, your family. May this year be a great year, the last few months, and may next year be better. Take care. Bye.